Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Hardcore Gamer for Life here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some Halo Reach beta gameplay. One thing that immediately caught my attention when I first hopped into matchmaking in this game was this cool voting system. I really like this as a replacement to the old map selection and veto system that many games favor. Obviously, with the beta only having 2 maps, the selection is quite limited, although they do a good job of giving us a wide selection of game modes to pick from, and after the vote, we end up with the game of Headhunter on Sword Base. Now, this is a new game mode, and of the new modes I've played, this is definitely my favorite. The objective of this game is to capture skulls. If you kill an enemy who hasn't killed any other enemies or picked up any skulls yet, you get 1 skull. If you kill an enemy who is holding skulls, they drop the skulls they're holding plus 1. And once you've grabbed some skulls, you have to take them to predetermined capture points on the map to score.
Whoa, you can score in this game? That's cool. Yeah, scoring's cool.
How would you know, dumbass? You've never scored.
Oh yeah. Well, I still know it's cool though. Scoring's cool.
You guys get the hell out of here, jeez. Oh, sorry guys, sorry for the interruption. Okay, to get back to my commentary. Now, these capture points change positions several times throughout the rounds, adding an extra layer of strategy to this game mode, as well as limiting capture point camping. My first impressions of this beta are overwhelmingly positive. I really feel like Bungie is doing a great job of bringing the fun back to the Halo franchise. When Halo 3 came out, I had a great time with it until they started tweaking the game. Bungie's updates to what I considered to be a perfectly serviceable piece of software subsequently ruined the game for me. After the first update, Halo 3 never played the same, and I only felt it went downhill from there with the subsequent updates, until I pretty much completely stopped playing the game. I hope that this time they address any major changes with the beta and only patch glitches or exploits after the release. So, as you can see, I get into a bit of a sticky situation with a couple guys chasing me here. If I would have aimed this grenade better, I might have come up with a double kill, but instead, I get wasted.
Whoa, you can get wasted? Yeah, getting wasted is cool. Kicks ass. Yeah.
Guys, come on, man. That's not even how I meant it. Like I told you before, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to do a commentary. But speaking of getting wasted, I picked up a plasma grenade launcher. By the time I end up figuring out how to fire it, it's rather like using nukes for skeet shooting, but I suppose it ends up getting the job done. I like most of the new weapons they've introduced with this game, and I also like the futuristic new facelift they've given the old weapons. One of the main bones I've always had to pick with Halo is that given the setting is far in the future, most of the weapons in the series never felt that futuristic to me, and I'm glad to see that this is being addressed, although I do feel they could do even more in this area. Modern Warfare 2, a game set in the present day, has more futuristic shotguns than Halo, a game set hundreds of years in the future. So, as I began playing the beta, I found that the standard assault rifle is not nearly as dependable a weapon as it used to be. When I go to Bungie.net to give my feedback, I'm definitely suggesting that they buff this weapon back up to usefulness. And it might not be a bad idea to add 4 more rounds to the pistol and DMR clips. As you might notice throughout this match, I continually use the scout loadout. For some reason, that one just seems to work the best for me. I also love the airborne and guard loadouts, and the stalker class is great too, but I don't use it. When it comes to Halo, I'm less of a sneaky type player, more of a guns blazing guy. Here you'll see what I mean about the assault rifle. I've already grenaded this guy, and it still takes over half a clip and a beatdown to take him out. That's why I usually switch to my pistol as soon as I spawn, and swap out my assault rifle for something better at the first opportunity. And that's where map knowledge comes into play. Knowing your maps is critical in any first-person shooter, but especially in Halo, since instead of selecting your own weapons, you have to find them. So if you know where your power weapons are, that gives you a big advantage over someone who doesn't. So I'd say one of the best things you can do when beginning to play Reach is to take your time exploring the maps and find out where the good weapons are, probably in a private match first, since it's much tougher to explore while you're taking enemy fire.
Yes, fire! Fire's cool. I am the great Cornholio. I need tippy for my bunghole. Bunghole.
Damn it, Beavis, settle down. Don't make me kick your ass again. God, guys. How many times do I gotta tell you, man? I'm trying to do a commentary for my subscribers here. Get the hell going, man. I gotta finish this. So anyway, that was quite the little free-for-all down on the floor, but I managed to come out on top because I'm a champion. And I end up killing this guy because he's not playing. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to capture me some skulls. So I head into the skull capping area. I love that scout ability. The ability to run is excellent in this game, and I've always wanted to be able to do that in Halo. And with a game like Headhunter, you know, unlike Oddball where you drop the ball if you run, in Headhunter you get to still hold on to your skulls, which is cool. So that is, to me, one of the best classes for Headhunter, and probably one of the big reasons why I end up coming out on top of this game. Now, as you can see, I got myself a nice little killing spree there, but ended up getting immediately killed by grenades. But one thing I do remember after I die is that both me and that guy died, and there was quite a few skulls dropped up there. So I'm going to scoot my butt on up there and try and collect if someone else hasn't already come by. And as luck would have it, the hallway is still full of skulls. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me some skulls. At this point, I've got 8. And I'm going to capture these and only be 2 away from the W. And as luck would also have it, there's 2 skulls sitting right on the floor, just what I need. So I am going to run my ass back to the capture point, and that is going to be the game. So anyways, guys, please rate, comment, subscribe. As always, thank you so much for viewing. And one thing I like about Halo is you get the really detailed breakdown of your stats at the end of the game, even more so than Modern Warfare 2. And once I go to my stats, I see that I did have the highest kill-death ratio by far, which of course in a game like Headhunter isn't critical, but it certainly helps because obviously the more that you're alive, the more likely you're going to collect and return some skulls. So anyways, thanks guys, have a great one.